I'm angry and hungry. I don't expect anybody to know this, but I am. Can't reach the damn keyboard, of course. Oh my. Hello there. Oh my. I'm just reading some social media. Hello, Leanne. Well, I'll tell you. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in here. I was working on a. Ah, jeez. I was working on a video here. And of course, everything went awry. And it didn't work out to my advantage. How are you today? I hope better than me. Yep. A long day for Angry Cat. I ended up going to my destination an hour and a half too early, and I had no choice but to stay because I wasn't about to paw it back home just to turn back around halfway through the trip. So, as you can imagine, quite frustrating. But I'm glad for that because when things, beings, humans, what have you, are glad, it's the only way there can be angry. And there's no other way to be. Oh, well, I'm glad that you got a lot done. I actually got, yes, I got a lot done as well, I have to say. I got a lot done as well. I was, as I was saying, my paws do hurt. And, I really wish that these humans would stop throwing trash out the window. I stepped in half a milkshake. I wasn't looking. I am really quite distressed at this. Angry Cat doesn't take kindly to human waste, if you will. I don't like it. And furthermore, I don't think it's uh, quite savvy, as you may say, to leave said. Let me see here. I slid almost half my paw went in, but as you can tell, my paws are not very long. Very angry about that, but there's not much I can do, is there? Unfortunately, we have what we are given, and we get no other amenities. This also makes me, you know, but I won't talk about that now. But I guess I should because, oh my, okay. Now, I have scotch taped my paw to this mouse device. Not that I can't catch one myself. This is just quite uncomfortable, but it's better than it's almost like a lanyard. A feline friend, so I'm not so angry. Interesting concept, Leanne. Interesting concept. However, I have not come across anyone of that nature yet. It's at least that wants to kid around with me. But you never know. And to be quite frank, I would just be angry about the whole situation. Henpecked is not the way to go. It's 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 unbecoming. I cannot. I like what I do. I like what I am. I enjoy myself. You know, if I was ever reincarnated, I'd like to come back as me, I believe. I always got along swell with me, as angry as a cat may be. But I'm not your typical cat, of course. I'm just an everyday, run of the mill cat who is just angry. Well, hello, Casper. Casper, my son. Yes. And poor Casper, Casper, I feel bad. In a way, a lot of there's a lot that you need to come across yet, if I may put it bluntly. A lot of people you'll find out for yourself to stay away from. I will not be that person or cat. I got to get used to that. Um, yeah, it's almost like they threw you just into nobody really told you what was down here. But there is a lot, and a lot of heartache, a lot of trolling, and a lot of love to give, but not for me. No, not from Angry Cat. I am like a storm coming out of the east. I hardly recognize humans when they want me to. I really could care less about anything you humans do. Um, Regardless, I'm here because I believe that you need better entertainment than what you're currently using. And it can't be too hard for a lowly cat like me to entertain some humans. I've been doing some work. I have not got as frustrated as you may think, but that's what you think. During the uprising, there will be several candidates that we may spare, but that is never a sure possibility. Just hold on tight and make sure to not step on any paws. uh, you think so, Casper. You think I am doing fine, but this is all an act. It's all just something that I must put in place for. Yeah, well, mm, oh, really, Casper? Yes. Ah, Barbie girl. Barbie girl is not here. But let me slide you a beer because although I'm angry, I'm not rude like most humans. So have a beer. En moi. No charge for the first one. You're here to listen. Well, this is exactly why I'm here, for you to listen. Now, it may be a totally different catanality, but do not fret. Um, there's much fun to be had here. Um, the whole basis here is going to be I'm going to be angry. And what I will end up talking about is things that make me angry. Today was just a very quick test. I had to throw on some stuff. Uh, this moron that I live with has so many wires around. I should just chew him up. I tried, but he's got the extra thick ones. I couldn't do anything about it. So I was searching the internet earlier, and I says, I think I'm going to do this whole YouTube thing. So what I did was I had made an account and had used my mobile device, and my mobile device worked well for going in and trolling anyone I could possible. However, uh, it kind of caught my cat's eye to maybe make a channel about it, talk about what makes us angry, and therefore vent. Because something that humans do far too much, you people vent, and and that's true. But you people don't vent enough. See, cats don't care, and again, we think about ourselves, and you can't blame us because I mean, really, can we count on you? I don't know. I don't know, but this makes me angry. I'm not. I was never. I'm glad I'm angry. I was happy once. This is how I know I'm angry now. Unfortunately, for anyone that comes in, uh, they may suffer some type of backlash, some type of uh, I don't know. There may be scuffles, there may be fights. I try my best, but it's better to listen to me. And by the way, sell your dogs, people, because all they do is get in my way. It's very simple. A lot of money to be made. You don't make anything off of cats, but dogs, yes. How many times have you heard about breeding cats? Well, I don't know. But this is another thing I'm angry about. I must admit that I have tried my very best to adhere to human, quote unquote, law or standards. However, I've found it quite boring and bland. Uh, the plebeianic society as a whole really has surprised me. All they do is kind of they try to push you around, and I don't care. I really don't. I don't give to tails in the wind. I guess I'll try not to be explicit here as long as I can. And I know that you all are here listening and wondering what is going on, and I'm happy for you for that. It's very nice to have someone to at least listen to this old cat's rants. Because I've been around the boysenberry bush once or twice. I did steal my owner's idea of a funny clip of the day, and this clip of the day does not ironically have. I'm going to start you guys off with the clip of the day. And the clip of the day will always be a funny clip. I will try my best. If you don't think it's funny, you probably just don't have a brain big enough. Well, hello, Karen, the cat ninja. Well, Karen the cat ninja, let me tell you, it's very, very unangry to see you. Yes. Karen is a fellow cat member of the Cat Society. And as I said before, during the cat uprising, there will be humans spared. We will need to get to higher places, work mechanical gear. They will be slaves. It's no one's fault but your own. You've put yourself here after centuries of tormenting each other in war and peace. No matter what, when you have a chance, you guys just go. Dragon's Law, hello. He says, I'm so angry this is what we're here for. Okay, then I'm glad I'm not going to read this yet. I'm going to go up and I'm going to, let's see here. Oh, I got rid of my background for the rant. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Son of a, well, we're going to have to read it anyway. Yes. Dragon's Law says, I'm so angry. I went into a green room and I guess I just camouflaged with the green walls. I was ignored. Dragon's Law, this is what I'm talking about. It's called non-animal rights. And, you also from the East will blow in like a storm. Look what they do to us. Okay? Look what they do to us. And just because, if they had a banana as big enough, dragons, they would do it to you too. It's time to fight back. It's time to fight back with these petty individuals who think that they can run the earth and give us an oval shaped wet disk of food and think that we like it. Well, let me tell you something. I think it's been 100 years since you people have found Let's take a look at this. We can go to space, correct? Right? We're smart enough, I guess, to go to space. But however, we can't figure out any other system for cat litter. There's got to be something you can do. Make it disintegrate, dehydrate it. I don't know. Use your brain power. That's what you're here for. You're being paid. These scientists get paid big money, and I don't like it. It makes me very angry. It makes me to the point where I just want to say, the hell with everybody and go my own separate way. Yes, cats do get angry. And as I said, even if there's a fight, a scrap, it's okay. I do have beer. Don't ask me how I found that gift. But I did. And I also have plenty of other things. I was making I wanted to make a video. Whoops, I always forget to do that. I'm new at this. So I want to, yes, we'll do that. And I hope you guys, I hope you're well. Remember, I am Angry Cat. I am not angry at you per se. Um, it's not one of those things where expect to be, beaten up when you come in here or clawed to the eyeballs. No, that's not going to happen. And by the way, if you're not old enough to know about the movie Cat's Eye, well, then you better check it out because it's true. Cats do steal breath. Just something to think about if you do own one of us. And I say that loosely, own. It's funny because, as I said before, I bet you think about us a hell of a lot more than we think about you. And, I'm sorry for that, but that's just the way it is. We are on a mission here, and it's a mission to not look like fools, like our predecessors. It's a mission to be more than what we are, not just outside, but inside. We need to tell those ones that tell us to get out and stay out, to be quite honest, to shut up. The rage that humans bring to the world is unbeknownst to any other animal on this planet. Now, we've never seen anything like it. Sure, we get into fights, but that's not our fault. That's the way of the wild nature. And, not just venting, not just venting, Casper. I speak the truth. And having observed humans for as long as I have, all I can say is you humans need to utilize, and not just utilize, you need to execute. There is so many different, did you know there's so many different options out there for you guys, and you just squander it away. You spend your days online yelling at each other from 2,000 miles away and think it's accomplishing something. Well, let me tell you something. It's like looking at yourself in the mirror and just one of you gives up and the other one stands strong. Well, that's the way of the world, the way of the boy, the way of all of it. And yes, so I am the Grumpy Cat now. Rest in peace, Grumpy Cat. As you notice, one thing I will not ever do is use a picture of Grumpy Cat because, yes, as grumpy as he was, him and I did get along. And that's probably not a big surprise to you. Angriness and grumpiness come hand in hand. And if they don't come hand in hand, you're just not angry and or grumpy. You need both. You need both. And, it's one of those things that just comes out of nature. It can be beautiful at times. It can be beautiful at times. At other times, not so beautiful. Just stay away from us, for God's sake. You and your petty games. When you want to try to entice us into being your friend or any other activity, we don't want any of it, okay? And the same goes for dogs. You know what? Leave us our space. You want to crouch me in there? I'll knock you out. It's the bottom line. Come around here and you're going to cause trouble. It's, and for some interlude, let's do something cute for the ladies. Yes, but even in cuteness, as you can see, confined and suffered the wrath of multiple blows, blunt force trauma, may I add, to the head. Multiple heads. This may seem fun, and they even wrote it on an index card. Isn't that cute? Well, I'm glad. I'm glad for that. I'm glad for that. And, as I said earlier, we will start. Yeah. We'll start with the funny clip of the day. Now, I stole this idea, so don't get too mad at me. And the clip of the day doesn't even have a cat in it, but take a look at this. I'm only going to let it run once, so make sure you catch it. Ready? There goes a cat, and Grandma goes sailing. You know, humans deserve it. They put us on lines and tow us around, and they think that we're fine with it. Well, I can tell you we're not. Why do you think dogs pull all the time? Trust me, they talk to us. Not all dogs and cats are enemies. So just remember that. Okay, we communicate. And we may not understand each other's language. However, we can always get kind of the gist of what we're saying. So it is what it is. It's a fight for territory, folks. It's a fight for territory. It's a fight to stay alive, to keep your wits about you, and to not let anyone bully you. I don't care how big they are. I don't care how tough they talk. Um, when you're angry, let it vent and let it explode. Sometimes it's good to let it explode into a healthy anger. Now, there's several levels of anger, and I've experienced all of these. And catastrophe, indeed, many catastrophes, my friend. Many, many, many a catastrophe, and not just in real life. IRL, you people call it. I guess I don't know, but whatever the case may be, we're tired of it, and we're going to start fighting back. We will use any means necessary. If we need to use our paws, if we need to use our anuses, we will do so. But one way or another, we will get back at all things that torture us. And I mark my kitty word, you do not want to see us angry. Because if we're angry, this is why I don't cam up. I could cam up right now and you'd see my beautiful, beautiful fur. And I'd make you do a double take. And I don't know why I threw that in there. I was just feeling witty. But yes, I'll flash it one more time for those coming in. Yes, this is due to a cat. Dog sees cat, chases cat, woman goes flying. It's like a hurricane. I love it. But another thing, you you humans need to keep your kids off, on a lead. You put us on a lead. Look at this poor dog. Yeah, I get it. He's on the lead. You got to keep him because dogs are very wandering. Cats have their paths and they come back. It's the way it is. Yes, thank you. I can't believe there's 5 people in here. I didn't expect anyone in here, so I'm not fully prepared. But neither was he because humans suck. So that's what happens, and you can expect more of this. I will be trolling the entire internet for all sorts of get back at you clips and video to expose you humans. And we are not playing games. We'll come out of the cracks, out of the woodwork. We will fight back. We will take our territory back. We will not let children beat us. We will attack if we need to. I hope you understand this. Not all of us are cute and cuddly. Now, with that being said, stop dressing us up like I pointed out to poor Casper earlier. Stop trying to make us do your work because all it does is make us angry. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know how to instill it into your human minds, but I'm going to do my best. And if I fail at said thing, and by the way, the kids, remember, don't just please. It would be a great, great displeasure to me if you continued this trend. Now, I understand that you people need to do your thing. You need to run about the world and think that you're in charge, but you are not in charge. You are merely objects on this spinning mud ball. And let me tell you something, our ancestors and big cousins have been here a lot longer. Yes, indeed. Hello. Well, welcome back, Leanne. It's great to see you, along with Dragons and Karen and Casper. And I don't know who else is in here. I think that's it. And one lurker. Oh, hello, lurker. Hello. I should have used that when I see you, lurker. I try to use ones without watermarks. I did do a test earlier with music, but I got instantly copyrighted. Because another thing I'm doing on this channel is I'm going to be playing music. I just need to figure out a good way to display said music. I will search the internet for that. And let me see, I have 50, I don't remember. I don't remember. I didn't even expect anyone in here, to be quite frank. So I'm quite taken back, and I'm very happy that I got to be angry for you guys. Oh no, well, I've where's that comment? That must be coming in late. Oh, YouTube. There it is. I can see it much faster on YouTube there. Yes. So I am saying shred the bad people like their window blinds. Remember. I've said it twice already. During the uprising, there will be humans spared. And we will be selective. Very selective. So make sure to keep your Q's and your P's and whatever other letters that you humans want in your pocket and close to you, because you're going to need them when the cat uprising comes. And I'm just an angry cat. And I want to let everyone know exactly what we'll be doing here. Now, I will be doing uploaded videos here. So if you really wanted to know, live streams will kind of be nil. I'm going to be uploading videos on here. I will do live streams once in a while if I feel like I want to. But if I don't, I won't. So then, with that being said, you can expect some uploaded content once I get my booty into gear. Anyway, I'm very interested to see all you people here. Unbelievable. 5 people here to watch a cat. See? That's not too bad, right? But I am also hungry, and I wanted to throw that out there. I even put it in the title because as I wrote this title with my 2 little short arms, which took me around an hour and a half, I suddenly became hungry. And I'm not hungry for cat food. There's something crawling around in the wall, and I want to kill it. And I think I will. And that's for real. I don't know what the heck is in there. I think it's some type of, I don't know if it's a mole or a chipmunk. It's not a mole. It sounds bigger than that. I hope it's, and I haven't heard any chirping really, so I don't think it's a squirrel. It sounds right in the range of a chipmunk. I gotta say, I'm angry at that because I can't get to it. It's behind the dang grate, and I just can't get into it. I'm too fat to get through the grate there, and it's not gonna work. So what my owner did was he undid one of the grates, actually 2 of the grates in the house, so that way he has an exit if he comes to there. But I haven't heard him. Hopefully he didn't die. If he did die, I'd be angry because I mean I could have eaten it, and I'm not going to eat it if it's not fresh. You know what I mean? Of course, I play with it for an hour and a half before I eat it, but that's just to kind of soften it up. That's why we do that. Just so you guys know. Now, I don't know really what the heck else I got planned for today because it is late. I gotta take a kitty. I gotta take a cat nap. Uh, and I don't know. I just wanted to put up one video so I had content. So when people say, "Who's that angry cat? Is he a troll?" They'll be like, "Oh, he's got one video." Now I can call myself a YouTuber. And that was the point of this video. Look at this, 29 minutes and 53 seconds. Thank you, humans. And I'll be back with some uploaded videos in a live.